Hey guys, we're back. We got some work to do. Hopefully, get quite a bit of this main story. Find our boy Groh. Have a happy ending, you know. When I arrived, I told them how poorly things had gone. I see. Well, you will now be pleased to know that our efforts have been similarly disappointing. However, certain facts have become clear. Firstly, the Black Demon is said to use a sword. Secondly, it operates only at night. Thirdly, after analyzing a few witness reports, we can now say with certainty that the demon's actions are similar to those of an outsider. This indicates that it is no longer in control of itself, so all this means... Dion paused. It is highly likely that if the organization found out, they would classify the demon as an outsider. Okay. If the Black Demon was indeed Groh, we'll all need to prepare ourselves to accept that. Not only are we doing what we can to keep this information quiet for now, Diane unraveled a map on the table. This may help somewhat. It shows every location where the Black Demon has been sighted. We have removed irrelevant sighting locations from this map based on the skill level of the victims, the appearance and weapon used by the assailant, and so on. However, the dearth of the witnesses means we cannot guarantee the validity of their information. The three of us shared our thoughts as we looked over the map. Despite talking for hours, we could not reach any concrete conclusions on where or how to continue our search. The data was just too scarce. I've been wondering, what did Groh do before joining Aval? Natalie's question was sudden and unexpected. Wait, that should be expected. I believe Sir Groh has always been a part of the organization. Not quite. It is true that he was raised by the organization from a young age, but if I remember correctly, he and Sir Curtis were from the same area. Well, in that case, I suppose Sir Groh is from somewhere in Scandinavia. So it is unclear how exactly he came to join Aval. Thinking back, Groh had spoken about missing his homeland and let slip that he endured fierce blizzards there. It would make sense if he was from somewhere in the north. We will continue our investigations. You do the same. Oh, sassy. Keep your wits about you. The information we have on the Black Demon suggested is no ordinary outsider. Even if you find it, approach with caution and retreat at the first sign of danger. Retreat? Excuse me? Remember, you are not alone. I nodded and said it out once again. Buddy, why would I need to retreat? The heck do you think this thing is? Oh, come on. I don't know if oh, okay, yeah. The sword's guiding glint arms of the gods. Why not? Okay. When I returned to the shrine of Yaradas, I ran into a young man and woman who apparently had a deep connection to the place. Wait, I think it's gonna be... No, I didn't see her face, but Sophia runs around here, but I might be fighting her boyfriend, dude. At the entrance to the shrine stood a man and a woman who greeted me as I arrived. Hello? Have you come to worship here too? You revere the gods of old? Well, my manners, my name is Sophia, and this is Rathion. I gave them my name. Apparently they both came here often and wanted to know who I was. I see. So this is not your first visit. That weapon, am I mistaken, or is that not? A rock. Yeah, boy, it's a rock. Showed Rathion the items Hephaestus had bestowed upon me. They closely resemble the arms enshrined here at this very temple. Oh, I did not mean to insinuate anything. I'm a swordsmith by trade, and those of us living in this area offer gifts of our creations to Hephaestus, the god of the forge, in hopes of earning his favor. There have been rumors lately that the offerings we make here are disappearing, and I thought for a moment that perhaps... Sophia gave a flustered Rathion a gentle smile. Perhaps we can clear up your doubts by crossing swords with this warrior. Forgive my forwardness, Cage. Would you do me the honor of a small duel? No. Is that an option? I'm gonna use the excuse, I don't hit women. It's a good excuse. Now, can I leave? I don't know your story, Miss Sophia. I done say the word once, you done say the word like a billion times, some crap like that. Gosh damn blessed by some gods or some crap. Sophia, you're gonna stop hitting me, okay? It's not nice, so stop. You're bullying me. You're bullying me. Uh-oh, she doesn't take damage now. Doesn't mean I can't abuse her though. That sounds so terrible. Ow. I told you I didn't want to fight you. Why you gotta be so rude? Pretty sure they made a song about that. Some chick sings it or something. I don't know. It's not my area of expertise. I kicked you in your little toes. Tactics. Learn from my tactics. They're fantastic. Gotta kick him in the toes. Oh, come on. I was about to go crazy, man. Stop grabbing me. What are your boyfriend gonna think? You keep grabbing on another man. Like, what the hell? And you undone. Oh my gosh, you undid your shirt and your hair. Sophia, you need to watch yourself. This is suspicious activity we got going on here. Hey. That she took my shirt off. What the hell? When did she do that? Oh my gosh. This lady. She needs to calm down. She be doing some strange, suspicious things, and I don't know if I'm okay with that. I knocked Sophia off balance, so I thought she crouched and unleashed a lightning-quick thrust. I moved to pay, but saw that I was never going to make it in time. I prepared myself for the blow, but somehow my weapon moved faster than I thought possible when I managed to deflect the attack. I was surprised to see both her weapons and mine glowing with the same otherworldly light. I see that you too have been blessed with God's favor. Sophia lowered her weapon with the battle over. Rathian gave an almighty sigh. So that is what the battle between two holy warriors looks like. And my word, what a spectacle it was. Your sword skills are phenomenal, Sophie. Thank you. Oh wait, this is the girl. Oops. Thank you, Rathian. Cage, I must apologize for pressing you to fight. Rathian and I are to be wed. We came here today with the intention of returning my battle gear to this shrine. For a moment, Sophia hung her head as if in shame. When she raised it again, a beautiful smile adorned her face. With one such as you fighting with the blessing of the gods, I can rest easy. Thank you so much for everything. I haven't done anything. Well, at least that explains why the weapons and armor here sometimes disappears. The gods entrust them to others too. May yours protect you well. Sophia and Rathian walked side by side to the altar and returned the sacred items. I took my leave, hoping in my heart that their future together would be bright. Oh, I'm such a nice guy. Oh my gosh. What a weirdo.
Surges in your body.
Screw all those side quests. Ain't nobody cares about that. Let's go. We gotta go to Scandinavia. With the information I obtained from Diane and Natalie, I was able to surmise approximately where Groh's homeland was. I'm a genius. Up to that point, I had been on a wild goose chase. I had learned some small things about the Black Demon, but I had no true leads. This time, however, I had an inkling. I was heading in the right direction. Before me lay a sublimely beautiful sight of rugged land and great glaciers and awe-inspiring vistas. The cold, however, was less pleasant. If I was careless, I'd freeze to death. I lit a fire and warmed myself by it as I waited for the sun to set. No moon shone in the sky that night. The snow seemed to absorb all around, silencing the calls of beasts and birds. The crackle of my campfire seemed deafening. From afar, I heard footsteps crunching through the snow. The steady 1, 2, 1, 2 rhythm indicating a human. I was unable to ascertain how far away they were, but they seemed to be heading towards me. Not wanting to take any chances, I readied my weapon. The footsteps grew near and stopped. The fire crackled. I called out but received no reply. A piece of wood in the fire snapped with a loud crack. A bestial cry filled the air and a shadowy assailant jumped out of the darkness. I was barely able to deflect a lightning-fast flash. In the glow of the fire, I could just barely make out a swordsman in the black uniform of the Evolve organization. His mad, blood-red eyes caught mine and a chill ran up my spine. It was Groh. Dang. Twice, 3 times all weapons clashed. It was clear I was the prey and not the predator. Diane's words flashed through my mind. I kicked the logs of the fire into the air. Grah, grah. A piece of burning wood struck Groh in the face, sending him reeling back. Quick as a flash, I turned and ran for my life. From behind me, I heard a terrifying howl echo through the chilly night air. What a coward. As I feared, the black demon was indeed Groh. However, he had completely lost himself to manifestation, and his now unfettered strength was incredible. It was as strong as when he defeated Aswell, perhaps even stronger. It would have been foolish to try and overpower him. What? I killed Aswell? I didn't just run him off a cliff. I killed the man. Like, alright game, okay. Should I seek the help of the Evolve organization? No. There is another I should find first. Zasalamel. He taught me how to become strong enough to bring down Aswell, and may know of a way to face Groh's might. Though I hated to leave Groh like this, I decided to search for Zasalamel. This game's got some weird logic going. Oh, come on. Syntosis. Let's come on, what is it? Fortress of Illusion. That sounds familiar. During my travels I passed by a familiar place. I remember meeting Gale near it so long ago. In the mind. I followed my memory to where I had first sighted the fortress. When I arrived, I found it was gone, vanished without a trace. The mountains, the trees, everything was exactly as I remembered it, but the fortress was nowhere to be seen. I gazed over the lush meadow before me, my mind searching for answers. Then I noticed an old man, wrapped in a long black cloak, standing where the fortress should have been. You there, do you know what happened here? The old man spoke, his eyes closed. One evening, about a year past, there was a great storm. I became separated from my companion. Lost, I wandered in the wet and the cold. And from nowhere, the voice of an angel spoke to me and led me here. That night, I discovered a grand fortress here. No map wasn't noted, yet I am not mistaken. It was here. Who was this man? He continued his story, his eyes still closed. I stayed the night there. Though the castle was ancient and worn, there was evidence that others still dwelled there. In its halls I found fantastical furniture, mysterious objects, and a plethora of books written in a strange tongue. Thinking back, perhaps they were tomes of mystical knowledge. Modesty aside, I would have you know I am a great scholar. Yet even I could fathom neither the era nor folk responsible for those arcane symbols. See for yourself, these are the letters of which I speak. The old man produced scrolls, bizarre characters, and inscribed upon them. What was that fortress? Why did it disappear? I must know these answers, and that is why I remain here. There you go. Came from Geralt. That may be. The man opened his eyes wide and they blazed with excitement. Another dimension, of course! I never considered that possibility, but it rings true. The angel's voice was a beacon that guided me across the very fabric of reality. My presence here in this banal place supports that theory. Could a fortress of such magnitude just vanish from this world without a trace? Of course not. So the castle must never have existed here at all. Rather, I traveled to a point where worlds meet, a rare place where dimensions overlap and the pure rarities become manifest. Thus, the words I discovered in that fortress must be the celestial tongue of the angels themselves. The archangel that guided me there recognized the purity and devotion in my heart and revealed to me the universal language so that I may deepen my understanding of the cosmos. The old man waved scraps of paper around excitedly. I don't think this is from the land of angels. Excellent! Without you, this heaven-sent opportunity would have passed me by. You yourself must be yet another revelation sent by the angel. A guide to the prophecies. Thank you, heavenly messenger. Please, take this. He pushed a heavy bag into my hands before turning and hobbling away. I called out to him and asked his name. The old man glanced back at me. My name? John D., philosopher, scholar, and witness to the words of angels. It wasn't until much later that I discovered the old man was a brilliant alchemist who was the talk of noble courts all over the globe. Bruh. That wasn't no angel. Heinsberg. Oh, interesting. Let's go hit up Heinsberg right quick. It was no small feat trying to track down the scythe-wielding sage, but I somehow managed to locate him in Heinsberg. You. What do you want? I explained how I'd found Groh, but needed to know how to defeat him. That man was of great interest to me, despite his connection to the Oval organization. You need not do anything for him. He has lost all control and rampages like a mad bull. Though he has incredible strength now, it will wane in time, and when the last drop drains from him, death will claim his soul. I told Zasalamel how I'd promised to kill Groh should he turn. Well, he doesn't seem very happy about that. My gosh. After a brief pause, Zasalamel spoke. The sword you used to kill Aswell may be able to strike down your malfested friend too. Can you still sense the sword? I closed my eyes and concentrated. It was faint, but the blade still called out to me. You may still be able to summon it. However, your task will not be easy. Then again, you already know that. This time you may have to sacrifice a good portion of your remaining life to manifest the sword. If you fail, well, you will very likely perish. So think hard before you act. I told him I would fight Groh whatever the cost. I keep my promises. Those of limited lifetimes often behave in strange ways. Very well. Do as you please. In the blink of an eye, Zasalamel disappeared. I suppose he was finished with me, for now. Zasalamel, what the hell, man? You being all weird. Back to Athens? Save him. Oh, that's gonna be dying in... I don't want to deal with that. We'll deal with this. I'm pretty sure she's about to be dying Natalie. Probably not Natalie, let's get real. She's real sassy. No, she's all grumpy all the time. It's probably gonna be Dion asking me to save him instead of killing him. So, we'll see about that next time, guys, and I'll see you then.